everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Dayspring Discussions. I'm your host, Sean McGahee, and this is a show where we talk about movies, TV, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books. If you geek out about it, we're going to talk about it, but on today's show, we're talking one thing and one thing only, and that is the newest Star Wars The Last Jedi trailer. We just got done watching it, and now I am joined by the lovely, always enchanting Lisa Locke McGahee, who's going to talk about it with me. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, guys. So we just watched the trailer, actually online. We couldn't get ESPN on our TV because we don't have the app and we don't have cable. So we had to sit there and wait and kept refreshing YouTube and waiting for it to come on.
Although, Bryce, thank you very much for recording it off TV for us.
Yes, that was very nice of you. Thank you for the try, for the effort. I also would like to thank everyone who tried to help us in the process, your dad as well. But, you know, and then we watched it on YouTube, and I'm fine with it because really today the trailer was the secondary thing. The main thing was getting tickets, which I did, and feels so good. Feels so good.
Can't believe we have to wait 2 months now.
I know, right? Okay, sorry. So I have the trailer pulled up on YouTube. Pause it. Just let me know. We'll pause it, and when we get to something that you want to talk about. Okay?
Okay, so if you're listening to us, turn on the trailer when we say start. And then you can watch along with it.
Exactly. You could do that too. Yes, that's fine too. So, but anyway, before we start, general overall impressions of the trailer. Go for it.
Come on now. I'm just
no?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's awesome. Like, I can't wait for the movie now. I can't believe I have to wait 2 months.
Yeah, but I mean, definitely it was
awesome.
It was different. It wasn't what I expected.
No,
you know?
No.
I was thinking we were going to be, because they were talking about how Ryan Johnson was talking about if you don't want to go, if you want to go spoiler free, don't watch the trailer. But really, he was talking about if you don't know what the story structure is, don't watch the trailer. With this, like I said, it's not what I expected, but it was good. I
don't think it gave anything away though, because I still don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly, and it teased you because you're like you're thinking like, oh, that's gonna happen, but are they just editing it that way for the trailer? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're playing with us a little bit on that one. So, but anyway, so the trailer starts out, and you have Kylo Ren. It looks like a factory of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the walkers, these walker things. Now, in the voiceover, you hear, I think it's Snoke, who's talking about, when I found you, you were so naturally gifted and all this stuff as well, which I was very...
Raw power.
Which
is exactly how Luke describes Rey
later on in the trailer.
And he says that he didn't recognize it the first time, how dangerous it could be, and so he went... So... Parallel, Rey is a Skywalker.
Yeah, you're sticking with that story, huh?
I am. I think that this trailer, hammers it in. Luke tried to train Kylo Ren. He didn't realize the power that he had, and he regretted it. He says he sees the exact same thing in Rey, and he's scared of it now.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Plus, there's I don't even know.
The parallels.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sure.
All right, so continuing on the trailer, we see Kylo Ren walking in. We see him with the helmet. We see him pick up his lightsaber. All cool stuff. Very cool shots. It's all very red.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole thing is very red, you know?
Not the whole thing. Not the parts with Rey, and they're all not red.
On the island there you don't see it. But like you said, you're spending most of the time on that. What's the planet's name?
I don't know. All the First Order stuff. Oh, yeah. Crete.
Crete, yeah.
Crete.
Which if you haven't read, was it Leia, Princess of Alderaan? Pick that up when it does feature the Crete planet, and you kind of get a little background on the planet.
It doesn't feature the planet Crete, but it mentions the planet Crete.
They're on it for what, a couple chapters or a chapter or two?
No.
Yes, they do. Anyway, you get...
I would hardly say it features the planet Crete.
I would say it features, okay? Features meaning it doesn't have a big role, more like a cameo.
Okay, so
are you more comfortable with the word cameo?
Yes, there's a cameo in Crete.
Okay, here we go. All right, so anyway, getting back to the trailer, of course, we have Rey lighting up her lightsaber. Of course, our overshot of the planet, which you've seen before. And then this is the shot, too. I like this shot where you can obviously tell Rey's handing Luke the lightsaber, so like they said, it's literally going to pick up right where the Force Awakens left off. Now, do you think we're going to get that and then the crawl, or you think it's going to be the crawl then that?
I don't know, and you know how I hate to speculate on that kind of
this
stuff.
Whole thing is about speculating. What we're doing now is speculating,
well, I don't
okay?
want to speculate about
well, what are you doing here then, babe? What are you doing here, huh? Tell me. All right. This one shot in the trailer, you see... First off, when I saw this shot of her walking towards like the dark tower or something, I was thinking Lord of the Rings, really. It looks like she's on her way to Mordor or something like that. But my speculation is that this is like her cave, her dark side cave where she's going to go through her tests, much like Luke did, and going to go through that. That's kind of my speculation as to what that part of the trailer is, at least. And then, of course, you see her here training, going to lightsaber. You see her crack the stone. You see Luke's face there? Mm-hmm. He's scared.
Well, he says it right here in this part of the trailer where he's talking about how he witnessed that kind of raw power before and he didn't take it seriously. He didn't realize the power, and he said he wasn't scared enough, and now he's scared because he sees that in Rey.
Mm-hmm. So he's afraid to train her because of how it went with Kylo Ren.
With Ben, yeah.
Yeah, with Ben Solo, which I guess you can almost say kind of parallels Obi-Wan, right? Where I feel like he's maybe a little scared to train Luke because of what happened with Anakin.
Maybe.
And then you have the scene with the robot hand coming up. Looks like Luke, it's the flashback scene when the Jedi Temple falls apart, and perhaps Luke was left for dead, but he wasn't dead. Instead, he pulled up his hand from the rubble, and he survived. I like how with Kylo Ren, too, you have the scar. It's got like a prosthetic there or something.
A bandage or something.
Yeah, bandage there. Okay, here it is. Here's the scene, guys, in the trailer when Ben or Kylo Ren is flying through, and he looks like he's targeting his mother, General Leia, and you see him with his hand on the trigger.
Mm-hmm. And then you see his face where he looks like he's about to cry.
Uh-huh.
And he's torn, and then you see Leia's face because she knows he's out there.
And she can probably sense that he's, about to do something.
The pain and the suffering. And
yeah, I mean, they kind of had that, he had that same face right before he ignited the lightsaber against Han, right?
I don't think it was.
I think it was a very similar face where he doesn't want to do it, but he feels compelled to do it. Perhaps
he better not kill Leia.
All right, well,
I know that Leia has to die in this one, but he can't be. He cannot kill her.
Yeah, well, and then of course, as you said, you don't think if he really does, there's no way he's redeemable. I might even say that. If he kills his mom and his dad, I think that's,
I already think he's not redeemable, but yeah, if he kills not just his mom, but freaking Leia, this is Leia.
Well, it was Han.
Yeah, but just for, the galaxy. Han, wait a minute, Leia. I mean, come on, this is the Princess of Organa, Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan, who's been, fighting for the galaxy her entire life. Mm-hmm. She was, in the Senate before and doing all this stuff now. Just look at what she's done for everything. I mean, come on.
Fair enough. All right, moving on. We got Chewie and the Porgs. Where do you fall on the Porgs right now?
So cute.
It's so cute. Okay. I mean, I get it. It's meant to sell toys. Mm-hmm. I get it.
It's cute.
But it was fun how he roared like Chewie. That was a little funny part in the trailer. You got Poe. I noticed this. Okay, so we got that calendar yesterday. I noticed that Poe is looking a lot like Han Solo in Empire Strikes Back. He's got the long navy vest, or the long navy jacket, and he's looking,
Scoundrelish.
Well, it was my theory before the trilogy even started that I thought Poe was going to be the Han Solo-esque of this series, and I feel like it's kind of leaning towards that way, the way he's dressed, perhaps. So. All right, so next up, I'm sure you're going to have something to add about this. It is Finn versus Phasma.
This is awesome.
I feel like you've become a bigger Phasma fan now since reading the book.
Well, I'm not really a fan of Phasma. I would hardly say that. I dislike Phasma.
Uh-huh.
But I appreciate her character after reading Phasma.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the comics yet that you brought me to read, but I don't like her by any means. But I understand her now. Mm-hmm. So I think that kind of gives me a better understanding of who she is and what she could do.
So what are these ice dogs?
I don't know, but they're cool.
They look cool as hell. I like them.
It looks like a lynx, but made of ice crystals.
Yeah, that's really cool. I find this cooler than Porgs.
Yeah, it looks like it's running into the Rebel base or something.
Yeah, the Resistance base.
I mean, the Resistance, you're right.
Same thing, right? But yes, yeah, it looks really cool. It's like the ears are iced too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That looks pretty freaking cool, in my opinion. The shot of Leia, that is a shot of Leia right there. The one with her right there. It's really cool. And this one with Rey, I think this is in the Dark Cave. With her and Luke, I think that's all in the Dark Cave. Her being tested, probably seeing some more visions to go along with that. Oh, okay, so Snoke. Ooh, I paused at the right spot too. This is a good shot. Snoke is not CGI.
You think he's partial?
I mean, they'll probably have to do something CGI, but if you look at this shot right here, that's all prosthetic right there. I mean, I'm sure they'll do something CGI with him, especially if he has some action sequences. But I love that. I mean, he's prosthetic. The way he looked, that's awesome. And you have this last shot. Looks like Rey's being tortured, and you can tell it's Snoke with the golden robe in the background doing it. So we're gonna get a Rey and Snoke scene of some kind, and she looks like she's gonna go through some shit. Honestly, is what is gonna happen. And then let's talk about this last scene here, okay? Because I think this is pivotal, where you have Rey saying she needs someone for guidance, and the way they've edited this thing is it looks like she's talking to Kylo Ren, and he's got his hand out. So, first thought, you could say Rey's going dark side, where Luke is refusing to give her guidance because he's afraid of what she will become, much like Kylo Ren. So he's afraid, he doesn't want to train her, but she says that she needs train. She feels something inside of her that's been awakened, and she has to train, but Luke may refuse because he's afraid of her potential.
Do you think he's that stupid to do that, though? I mean, I just don't see, like, I can get him being afraid.
Come on now. Remember, this is Luke we're talking about here. He doesn't make exactly smart choices.
I mean, I'm just like, that would just be, I just feel like that would be a really stupid move on the movie's part to make that the plot twist, is that he's too afraid to teach her, so he risks everything by letting her toy with the dark side. That's just stupid.
I think the other theory is that, going back, Kylo Ren possibly being redeemed, where, Rey pulls him back from the dark side, and they team up to take on Snoke, or something along those lines. Maybe the two of them together are like, forget Luke, forget Snoke, let's forge our own path together. Is something that might happen. That's just a way it could go, aside from the obvious. But overall, the trailer, I think we can agree, was pretty badass. Yes, and this is only really the second trailer we've gotten. I don't want another one. I don't want. I think at this point, I think almost all fans can agree we're done. Don't show us anymore. We're already in. We already bought our tickets, okay? You got our money and then some, because Lord knows we're probably going to end up seeing it again. But yeah, trailer, I think it was worth waiting for. Totally lived up to the hype. I'm excited for this film. I'm excited to see, especially, to me, what really got me about this trailer is the fact that it does look like an Empire Strikes Back. Rey's going to go through some stuff. She's going to have some heartache. She might be tortured. It's going to be interesting, and 2 months to go. Over 2 months to go still. All right, guys. Well, now it's time for you to fire back. Let us know what you think. Hit us up on the Facebook group or on Twitter. Of course, find us dayspringdiscussions@gmail.com. Let us know. We're psyched for Star Wars The Last Jedi. How psyched are you? Did you love the trailer? Did you hate the trailer? I don't know anyone that could hate this trailer, possibly.
Seriously.
If you hate the trailer, I think you need to let me know, and then I will tell you why you're wrong. But that's going to be it for us today, guys. Until next time, may the Force be with us all.